we think that we can go and complain to the government for everything that we want. Our government should give us this, our government should give us that, our government should give us
Charity.
350, our government should give us 350.
Zoleka Mandela. Zoleka Mandela just passed away a few days ago. There are stories that Ramaphosa is to launch border management authority here.
That we need to check, Mr. Mkwe. Number one is the level of the people who always make up these stories.
Yeah.
I've never heard a millionaire accusing another millionaire of having snakes.
True.
Welcome to yet another episode of Limpopo Unmasked. We're back, we are fire, we are fine, we are good. And I'm your host, the one and only, who watched Cool Cats during his childhood. I am here with a bang, I'm back. And online I have my brother Put Admire. And the ghost of today, it's Robert Mahori. He decided that no, lately since I'm working, I'm a chama boy. I don't appear on the camera. So it's a blue Monday, it's a good Monday, it's a brilliant Monday, and we have a great week ahead, hey? So yeah. So first thing first, Buddha Maya and Buddha Robert, what is your take on black people becoming billionaires? So let me rephrase this statement. What is your take about black excellency, black people being millionaires and billionaires? Do you think it is fine for people to say that if you are rich or a billionaire or a millionaire, or if you have money, you are using Javana or snakes, to put it that way? Is it fair? And for white people, it's fine for them to be billionaires. What is your take on that?
No. A black person can be as rich as a white person. You know, the thing is that we being black people, you know that song. I'm sure you don't know it because you watched the Cool Cats as you were growing up. I'm sure Mhlengwe knows it. There is that song. It goes, emancipate yourself from this mental slavery. None but
I think it's
ourselves
like
can free you. It's
like
redemption song.
yeah.
It's redemption song by Bob Marley.
I don't know it.
Emancipate yourself from this mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. The thing is that you know what white people did, what the West did the most is that they colonized our minds. They made us look down on ourselves. They made us look down on our blackness or our Africanness. You know, now there is still a black person who still sees a white person as being superior to them.
Yeah.
There is still a black person who still looks up to a white person, even if a white person does not have anything. There is still a white person out there who does not have much, but when they arrive somewhere, they get treated better than a black person. By a black person. I'm talking about by a black person now. You see, that thing of white people having to make us look down on ourselves, making us think that they are better than us, you can see that it is evident that even if you look at women, most women, even men these days, they try to bleach their skin so that they become like white people because they think white skin is better than black skin.
And wash their bodies. What do you call this? Surgery, skin surgery, something like that.
But whatever it is that they do.
Yeah.
But you know, we look at whiteness as being superior to Africanness.
But do you think, before we go, I'll come back to you, but admire. But do you think having a lot of money gives you freedom to do anything? Or it just manipulates you to say, how can I put it? Just manipulate to say, you're the rich man, like, do anything you want. Is
No,
it bad to have a lot of money or it's good?
it's not bad to have a lot of money, but you cut me off before I could get to a point that I'm trying to make.
Okay, bring your point.
So the point that I was trying to make is that we as black people,
Yeah.
we look down on ourselves.
Mm.
We think of ourselves as being close to nothing or less than nothing.
Mm. Mm.
Now, when you see a black person succeeding, when you see a brother
or a sister,
or a sister doing their hustle, sometimes you even laugh at that person. But when they have their money, you say that they have snakes. You say, hey, that one has got a big one. He has got a big snake.
Giovanni, but that my
So why is it? Why is it that we as black people look down on ourselves? We need to get out of that mindset of thinking that only a white person can do certain things. A black person can do as much as a white person can do. A black person can do even more than a white person can do, depending on the kind of person, depending on the person that is doing whatever it is that they are doing. If you are dedicated, if you think of yourself as being a failure, you will fail. You will surely fail because already in your mind you have failed. You know, you were watching something the other day.
On Friday.
You know, we're watching it, and then this lady said, you know what? You can tell your body what to do.
Yeah.
It starts with your mind.
Yeah. If you tell your body that, hey, I'm tired. After 3 hours, I'm tired of working, then your body adapts to that. The day that you pass the limit, or you extend, or you go beyond that time, then you feel like you're tired. So that's the case.
And you know, that thing of the mind, if you tell yourself that I will never be a millionaire, you will never be a millionaire.
True.
And if you have told yourself that you will never be a millionaire because you are a black person, then you will think that when other black people get millions, they've used witchcraft. They have snakes. They have got whatever it is that you call it.
But that's what most black or African say.
That's what they say, but that's not, you know.
It's all about the mentality they have.
You know, people do not respect your hustle. They laugh at your hustle. Then they, it's not even admire. It's not, I cannot even jealousy. They, you know, they are just vain, man.
Yeah.
You know, they wish what you have could be theirs when you have it. But when you are hustling, when you are working hard, once the millions start coming in, then they start to look at you as if you have done something, but you worked hard.
Yeah.
But then a white person, even if they get their money through corruption, you won't even question that. When was the last time you heard a white person being questioned about the money that they have? How many black people have you heard being questioned about the money that they have?
A lot.
When you see a billionaire who is a black person, you will think that that person, that one is using witchcraft. You know, if a rich black person in his family, their funerals, they will think that, oh no, it's him. He's the one that is killing them so that he can get richer. And that's not the case. There are families that are poor. You find that there is a funeral, maybe 3 funerals a year in that same family. But nothing is said about them because they don't have money.
But they do talk. They say it's because they starve, you know.
No, what I'm saying is that when you have your own money,
people will talk.
People will talk.
Right.
And when you don't have money and you are hustling, you are pushing your hustle, you are pushing. Mhlengwe, you are a business person, you are pushing here and pushing there. Most people don't know what you have been through, ne?
Yeah.
But then when you succeed, they will start to think that, that one. Do you know that Mhlengwe has got a qualification?
In
Bachelor of, in that one, criminal justice.
yeah, you told me about that.
He's not working somewhere where that is using that degree. He pushed the hustle to get where he is right now. He went and gotten certificates so that you can start working where he's working right now. So he has been hustling even before then. I know he was even when we were in university, he was doing business.
Yeah, he told me that he's been selling.
But when the money start rolling in, people will say, that one has snakes. Why did they not say that maybe you have locusts when you were poor? Where was that poverty coming from? People would want to justify you. Actually, they want to discredit you having money, but they don't say anything about you being poor. They don't say that you are poor because of that, because then they will because then it means that they are starting to think how to be not poor. People know how to be poor. They don't know how to be successful. That is why when you succeed, they will say things that they try to justify it, saying that he has money because of this, he has money because of that.
Yeah.
Even though you worked hard. But when you are poor, they won't say you are poor because of this, because then you will get an idea as to what it is that you should do not to be poor.
But Armai, what is your take on that? About black excellency and people saying that when you are rich or a billionaire, you're using Javana.
Mr. Maure has covered a lot of things.
Yeah.
There are three other things that we need to check, Mr. Mkwe. Number one is the level of the people who always make up these stories.
Yeah.
I've never heard a millionaire accusing another millionaire of having snakes.
True.
It's always us. It's always those of us who are poor, who don't know any other way or any means of reaching that level of the people who are accusing of having snakes or things like that. It's always us who are making stories because we are stuck here. We've tried so many things and we without luck. So we think to reach to that level, you must kill your siblings and parents and have snakes and things like that. So these are the people who always fabricate stories. Another thing, white people, the reason majority of black people are scared and respect white people, and we're even scared of accusing them of the little stories that we are doing on the side of black people, is that white people understand that they came to Africa with nothing and they have nothing. They understand it very, very well. So those of us who own the means of production, who owns the land and the seeds and whatever crops, we are the ones who don't understand the wealth that we have.
True.
So whenever white people are afforded a little opportunity to work, they won't go and buy an M3 or G63. They will first work the land and make sure that the land is productive.
Yes.
The land that we claim to own, the land that we want, that me and you want it to be expropriated without compensation today. That is the land that white people respect so much. So we have seen white people working the land.
Yeah.
But we have not seen black people working the land. So we think the only people who deserve money, it's those who are working the land. So that is why this land question, Tawembegi will tell you that the land question has not yet been addressed.
True.
We don't understand the land question because all these things, Mr. Mukwena, they come from laziness.
Yeah.
We say Mr. Mukwena has a snake because we don't want to work like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to work. So the issue of the land, and a lot of our peers don't want to follow these things. It's a problem. Money, you need to work for it. There is no way that you can play aviator and become a billionaire.
True.
That thing is learning you to take you to the deepest that you have never imagined of poverty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have seen a lot. White people understand it very well that for them to be rich, they must work.
Yeah.
And we see them working. They don't even go to school. Some of them don't even value school the way we do. They value working the grounds. They value building something. But we go to school and we want our papers to work for us. It doesn't work like that.
True.
Yeah.
And if we go to school and then we don't find employment or opportunities or business opportunities, we accuse those who are working the land to be corrupt, to have snakes and things like that. But everyone who have snakes, they don't sit idling every day. They wake up and do something. So even if they have a snake, they still go and work. So which means the secret is not on the snake. The secret is working every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Consistency. We must work.
Yeah. True that, Mr. Mhlengwe. You
We
know,
must work.
you have said it. You have said it very well. You know, when you say that the people who accuse people of having snakes are the ones who do not have nothing or have less than nothing. You know,
Thank you.
yeah, and if you check very well, those people who say that, they got nothing indeed.
Yeah.
Those people who have got what they have, they will never accuse another person of having a snake, having that. You know, and you have said something like you have said that because they have tried everything and did not succeed. So some people don't even try everything. They try everything they know. They don't want to expand on the knowledge they have. They don't try everything, but they try everything they know. And you find that whatever it is that you know is limited to an area where you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then if you expand on the knowledge that you have, if you expand on the knowledge that you have, like just like going to school does not mean that you go to school so that you can just go and get a job or whatever. You may create a job instead of getting a job.
True.
Instead of you becoming an employee, you can become an employer. But most people don't have that in mind. And most of the time in South Africa, we are, I don't know what I can call it, but you know, this thing of us looking to our government for everything, it has damaged our minds in a way that we think that we can go and complain to the government for everything that we want. Our government should give us this, our government should give us that, our government should give us
Charity.
350, our government should give us 350. You find that there's a person who's crying for that instead of crying for a job where you can know that the income that you have is sustainable.
They want easy bread. They want it easy bread. Man, they want easy bread. There's nothing.
You know, you go to school, to a security training, you have all your certificates, and then you don't get a job. Why not start a security company so that you become an employer of those security guards who have all the certificates but don't have jobs?
But the thing is that, you know, with our country, I think the reason, but I'm not saying it's fair for them, but the reason people are not getting jobs is because they are not hunting enough. Some do hunt, but why don't they use alternatives? You know, there are many alternatives that they can use to make money.
That's the problem. Wanting to go hunting.
They are narrowed to that. I want to be blocked of my dreams because immediately you get employed, you are saying to yourself, my dreams are not worth it. You get my point? My dreams are not worth it. Let me lock my dreams and then start to work for somebody. Somebody's dream that is now at a working process or achieving process.
Sometimes it's not just about the dreams not being worth it.
Yeah, but
some people just don't have dreams.
But some people do that because they want to support their families.
I'm saying some people just don't have dreams. If your aim in life is to go to school, become an employee, go and work without doing anything else,
But
I don't think that's a dream.
But another thing, it also counts in confidence and level. The way you outrage yourself towards people. That's the way.
If we as black people don't stop thinking of hard workers as being people who have got supplements of some sorts. You have Javani, you have a snake, you have that. No, it's not about that.
It's Javani.
Just look at a person who is a hard worker. You have just said, congratulate someone who deserves congratulations.
Don't become a gatekeeper.
Don't become a gatekeeper.
These black people are becoming gatekeepers.
You know, if someone has done a good job, the person has done a good job. You cannot take that away from them. Even if you say a person has got a Javani, even if you say a person has got a snake, you won't take their millions away from them.
Yeah.
The millions are in his account, not yours.
Hey.
Even if you say he has a snake, go and get a snake. There are a lot of snakes out there.
No, hey. You wanna sleep with
no,
a snake?
because you think that millions come from snakes. Go get a snake so that you can get millions as well.
Javani. There you go.
Javani, whatever it is called, whatever it's called. Javani.
In South Africa, it's called Javani. Outside South Africa, it's called a snake. So to other countries, to put it in the right way, Javani is a snake that you use, and it helps you. It drinks blood, and out of the drinking of the blood, you get money.
Don't forget to say allegedly, because you don't have proof of that.
No, it is allegedly. That's the best way. Alleged.
Hey, allegedly, you can get a snake and get money. No, work hard. There's no snake that can make you money.
Hey, you brother Robert, you wanna become a gatekeeper?
Gatekeeper of what? Gatekeeper of what? That's what I'm saying. That if you think you can get money from a snake, go get a snake.
Yeah.
But don't put it on people who work hard to earn their millions. Let them be billionaires. Become their employee. You don't have dreams? Go and work for them. If you have dreams, work hard on your dream. You will see that you will succeed. It will pay off.
Okay. So, anyways, but we're done with that part of billionaires. Now we go to Zoleka Mandela. Zoleka Mandela just passed away a few days ago, and you know, the drama that happens when you pass away or you passed away, it's really remarkable, you know. And some things that happen, you don't wish that they should happen. So with the Zoleka story is that Zoleka had a list of people that should not come or attend the funeral. Are you hearing, ne? So this is the case. Guess who are the first two?
Who are they?
The baby daddies. The first two are the baby daddies. Yeah. So following by the relatives within the family. So what amazes me is that how would, to an extent that you hate your relatives, so that to an extent that you hate your relatives to not attend your burial, your last goodbye sending offs. Man, that's painful. But
if you hate me while I'm still alive, what do you want in my funeral?
So within the list, or in the list, or within the list, Zoleka pointed, you know, a dot, circled a dot to the people that molested her. People that molested her, she dotted. That is what is heartbreaking. And unfortunately, the people that were not allowed to come forced themselves in and attended.
You have just said that being
The gatekeeper.
a gatekeeper or whatever, but I don't care about gatekeeping. You know, you asked to such an extent that you don't want them to your funeral and no. If you were not part of my life, why do you want to be part of my death? Why do you
Yeah.
want to be part of my why do you want to be part of my funeral?
Mm.
You never came to see me while I was still alive.
Yeah.
Are you coming to see your enemy go? To say, oh, bye bye, we are seeing that you are going, or what?
Mm.
If you have done something wrong, apologize. If I have done something wrong to you, I'll come and apologize
Yeah.
and admit it and say, Mr. Mukwena, I have done you wrong. I am sorry. But let's not blame people who say that certain people should not come to their funeral.
Mm.
You know, there are certain parents who die
Mm.
having their wealth,
Mm.
but their last will and testament does not include their children
Ish.
because they have their own reasons. Don't say, but why? No, they have their own reasons.
Okay, hey, this is hard. This is hard, and the story goes on. The drama goes on to an extreme point. The burial went fine, and same day, Zoleka's body was exhumed.
Why?
They say he was not supposed to be buried there. You see, he was not supposed to be buried there. Would you admire?
Oh, and before we go to Mhlengwe,
Yes.
to all our subscribers out there
Mm.
who don't know who this Zoleka Mandela is, this one is Zinzi's sibling. They are the children of Nelson and Winnie Madikizela Mandela.
Nephew. It's not the children, it's nephew. Yes.
So that's the nephew. Whose son? Whose child is that one? See, I'm lying now.
No, you're
Where
not
did
lying.
I learn my history?
Mandela's two boys died.
I'm talking about. Did Mandela not have daughters?
He did. He did.
Who are Winnie Madikizela Mandela's daughters?
Would you admire? That you are the ugly one. You are the ugly one who knows the answer.
I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
what happened, Mr. Maurine? The reason this Zoleka was exhumed
Yes.
is because she is not a Mandela.
She's not a Mandela, ne?
She is not a Mandela. Yeah. So we all know what is happening in the Mandela family.
Mm.
So Zinzi Mandela
Mm.
is the daughter of Nelson Mandela and Madikizela.
Yes.
So Zoleka is Zinzi's daughter.
Yes.
He did not use a father's surname.
But that I think the clan name or the clan surname is carried upon all the daughters of the Mandela family. Everyone has this rich Mandela surname.
Oh, maybe you don't understand. This one is not. This one is a grandchild of Mandela, ne?
Yes, I understand that one.
But
And
you
she
said
also
nephew.
forced some of her baby daddies to change their surname to be Mandela.
Oh, okay.
So she was abusing the surname because she is not a Mandela herself.
Yeah.
Her grandmother is married to Mandela.
Okay.
So they say she is not royalty. She does not deserve. She does not deserve to be buried with the Mandelas.
Mm.
That is why she was exhumed. That's what happened. Yeah.
It's deep, eh?
So it's you, Mr. Mkwena, using your mother's surname
Yeah.
and your the father of your mother or your grandfather is a king. It does not make you a king. You
Yeah.
cannot be buried with kings. You cannot be buried with kings. That's an argument. That when they were paying for that space in the cemetery, they were not paying for Zoleka. They were paying for the other Mandelas and not her.
Hmm.
But I think she also did not want that aunt to be there.
Yeah, the aunt was also in the list.
So some of the people who were on the list were King Zwelithini
Mm-hmm.
and Mandla Mandela.
And there was a king. I think it's a king or a chief.
Mandla Mandela.
King Zwelithini is a Mandla Mandela is a chief, and then King Zwelithini is the king of Abatembo, Xhosa.
Yeah.
Mm.
So she did not want the chief
But
and
they
the
went
king.
to attend.
Yeah,
They went to attend because they are royalty. They are part of a grandfather's family.
Even you want Sava.
Yeah.
She was going to be buried in their land, so they are the owners of the land, so that's why they attended.
Yes.
Hey, this Zoleka case, it's heartbreaking, you know. But I think they should have honored her wishes.
Do you expect your enemy to honor your wishes?
Not really, but somewhere,
So?
somehow, when you passed away, you should be honored. Yeah, I'm the one. They should.
What did you say? What did you say? No, what did you say about Mangosuthu Buthelezi?
No, that was
Funeral.
that was a different case. That
You
was a
covered
different.
something.
That was a different case.
Ow.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's not bring it back.
No, I want to let my viewers. I want to let our viewers know that this doesn't relate. Okay, what I said about Mangosuthu Butele is I said that you know when you die, ne, people should be free to talk because they are hurt. You get me? And I said, if you have killed people and your family should take the blame when you are no longer here. And people have the right to talk after you're gone because that's when they have the authority because they were scared of you. That's what I said. And then now with Zoleka's case, I say they should honor her. They should honor her. Why? Because why? Because she loved her family, you know, and the least they could do, they should honor her. Like, this is the least you should expect from your family, being exhumed. And this is quite painful. Just imagine if
painful for whom?
For her.
She's gone.
But she can see what's happening.
See what? From where?
Okay, let's pass that. I know you.
Don't worry about that one where you said, but they are not related. We'll go into our insight. We'll go and review. The other video is there. Isn't it Mhlengwe? We'll go and review. Say that indeed you said what you just said. But anyway, as you're saying that a person has to be honored.
Yeah, she should be honored. I'm not referring to Mangosuthu now. I'm saying Zoleka. She hasn't done anything wrong, Zoleka.
How do you know?
From my research, Red Boy is laughing. From my research, she hasn't done anything. No.
She hasn't done anything.
Enlighten me, Buddha. Please enlighten me, Buddha.
No. It's just that on the Mangosuthu Buthelezi case, I was arguing that we shouldn't speak ill about the dead.
Correct, right, yes.
Yeah, because he, after 1994,
he changed.
He was a changed man.
And then this is what I said.
And people had a chance.
Yes.
Okay, see.
This is what I said. You said people should not speak ill about the dead. And I said, if the dead has done something bad from back during then they should talk. They should free themselves. They have the right to unleash what is hurting them. What's eating you? You know. So with Zoleka's case, there's nothing here, guys. No, man. There's nothing.
Okay, Mr. Mkwena. You know, the damage that she has done is to accuse people
of raping her. Of raping her.
sexual what misconduct there,
And she's dead. She's
and
gone.
then and she's gone.
They cannot argue
But
their case.
the other version of this story is gone.
Hey,
It's gone.
so if
You
they
see
were
the
if they
damage
were
that
to
she has
you
done.
see now if those guys were to defend themselves,
Mm.
how is she going to say that no, they did not do that, or maybe agree that no, but I was joking? You know,
She didn't even refer to actual events.
yes.
She just wrote and then she made some dots to say, "He's once sexually assaulted me,"
And she was
and she left it like that. Hmm?
don't speak ill of the dead.
And don't do ill about for the dead, please.
And
Thank
what she did is
No, do not justify, Robert. Do not.
I won't
No.
justify it. That's nonsense.
No, it's not nonsense. Do not justify.
It's not nonsense. Yes, I know, but you know,
You're
there are a lot of
justifying.
listen, Mukwen, listen. Do you know that there are a lot of people who are falsely accused?
I know that.
Do you know that she wrote what she wrote and put a dot, and then these people did that, and she went away with the version of the story of, or maybe the version of events as to what happened, how it happened, and all that. She just put the word molested me.
It's okay, but now,
Sagwadi,
listen,
do you know that there's a person who hates you out there?
I
There
know.
could be a person who hates you out there.
Thank you, I know
The
that.
person can say that, I want to tarnish his name.
I know they are there.
Now, because I want to tarnish his name, I won't do it while I'm alive. I'll just put it on paper, wherever, so that it is revealed when I die that Sagwadi molested me. And would you defend? How would you defend yourself to that? How are you going to defend that? Saying that no, I did not do it. Yeah, she is lying. You are lying. Who are you going to say that is lying? Because you have just said that you have heard Mr. Chauke here saying that don't speak ill of the dead.
You, Robert.
So if you are not supposed to speak ill of the dead, it means that if they say this, you are just supposed to agree, say yes to everything. Yes, the dead that said this. Yes, she's dead now. Yes.
Okay, Mina. Okay.
Zenze, Zoleka. When I said that it's so painful, you can feel it wherever you are. If it were possible,
Are you
would say, come.
What are you doing, Robert?
And clear yourself, or implicate more people if there are more who need to be implicated.
Robert is out of the mind. Don't mind him. You are out, yo, bruh. You are gatekeeping now. You are gatekeeping now.
Listen to you and using the word gatekeeping.
Do not gatekeep people.
You know this English. It came to South Africa on a ship,
colonized,
and most of it fell into the water. And
do not gatekeep. Do not gatekeep Zoleka. Leave Zoleka alone. I think we're done. Do you have any? Do you have anything about the Zoleka case? Hey, but
no.
But Robert is gatekeeping.
Not really.
Okay, we have Limpopo.
Not really,
Come again.
Okay.
You saying
something?
No,
I don't have anything. Yeah, I think we might not have covered what we wanted to talk about. Yeah, but actually, I don't even remember the actual question.
Robert is
because
gatekeeping.
We talk about a lot of things.
Robert is gatekeeping. That's why you're forgetting things. Robert is gatekeeping us. Hey.
Nah. But let's move. If there's something, then we'll clear it out on the comment section.
We move.
We proceed. Limpopo cases or Limpopo news. There are stories that Ramaphosa is to launch border management authority here. But Robert,
yes.
Take us through that case.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that?
You keep on telling me that I'm gatekeeping. Oh.
I'm gatekeeping you now.
No, stop using words that I don't understand, Mr. Mkwena.
Guys, I'm single. I'm ready to mingle. I'm saying it on a live TV. I don't have a problem. I'm seriously single.
Do you think this is a dating site?
No, I think people are ready to mingle.
So how is it that you want to advertise your singleness here?
So
If
that
there's such a word.
they can comment for me. Are
Is it
you?
so that they can comment for you, or so that you can get one?
I'm not looking for one.
It's like you're dangling your hook there. You are hoping that there's a fish that is going to come along and they're going to hook it out of the water.
Nah, don't do that. You're gatekeeping. I'm looking for a woman.
Xitsonga wonjovela, ele unjovela, abonjovela
What is
ukona la.
this jobela?
No, don't
seeking.
come here fishing.
Yeah,
This is
I'm
not a place to fish for.
Yeah, I'm not fishing.
Yeah, this is not a place to
Guys,
fish.
if you see me as cute, hey, thank you. I love that. I'm telling my people that I'm cute. Is it bad to tell the people that you love that you're cute? No. Budan Baya, is it bad to tell people that you love that you're cute?
It depends on which team you play for.
True. Yeah.
Oh, you're supporting? Okay, it's fine. Robert, we're waiting for you. Ramaphosa has to launch a border management in Limpopo.
Yeah.
Comment on that.
It depends on what team you play for. Tell us, which team do you play for?
I play for Kaizer Chiefs. Let's go. Tell us the case. Address the case.
Kaizer Chiefs, the boys, you know Kaizer Chiefs. You know Kaizer Chiefs. There's Kaizer Chiefs, the boys and the girls team. So which one do you play for?
Leave me, you guys. Stop gatekeeping me, guys. They're pranking you. These people. Robert, we're waiting for you. Hurry.
Yes, they're saying that they're waiting for me. Yeah. Our President Cyril Ramaphosa, has said that.
Cyril Mukapo. Mukapo
Cyril. No, it's Cyril, not cereal.
It's cereal.
Whatever. This one is Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, our president, Mr. President. He is said to launch a border management authority in Limpopo.
Yes.
Yes. This border management authority, they are saying that its aim is to establish the border management, the establishment of this. Sorry, this English.
Slungu will humble you. English.
The establishment of this border management authority is to safeguard South African ports. Ports of entry. Those. Where you have your border gates. South Africa's ports of entry. They say that they are prone to illegal movements, illegal smuggling. Smuggling of goods and all that.
And
so
illegal drugs.
The border management authority is supposed to be there so that it can safeguard against that.
Sure.
Yeah. We won't talk about those who come into the country illegally, because those ones do not come through the border gates.
So you're saying they jump the river?
No, I'm not sure whether they jump the river, jump the fence, or swim into the river, or go under the fence, or whatever. But this border management authority that our president aims to establish, it's for the safeguarding of those ports of entry. It could be
but your president is just establishing things that are not necessary. Why don't you just create recreational
Are you
ground?
sure it's not necessary?
It's not necessary.
How much illegal movement of goods in those border on the border gates?
They should just replace and give a tender. Replace the team that's
there. You see, Mhlengwe. We have been speaking about outsourcing. We have been speaking about this thing of outsourcing the tender business in Limpopo and Mas. Now we are saying that there should be a tender that is given to someone so that they can do the safeguarding.
No. The same people that I had there, they should just be strict with them. If you do corruption, you should just get fired. That's it. You should be caught on a camera. You're done.
Do you think there are no cameras there?
Okay.
Do you think there are no cameras there?
Listen, I rest my case. But what is your comment on that?
You're looking for the comment. You're looking for a comment from him, and I was still telling you what this border management
is going to establish
and you are going against it.
No, I'm not going against it. I'm saying that he's using money uselessly. That money can be used for hospitality gain. There are many hospitals that are in a wreck. When I was going past, listen. When I was going past Malamlele there, I saw a clinic. It's in scrambled. It's like the clinic is Man, like, I don't know which word can I use. It's
Mhlengwe.
dirty. Ah,
Mhlengwe.
bruh. Man,
Mhlengwe.
but that Maya,
Mhlengwe.
rescue us here.
Mhlengwe. No, I want you to reply. I want to hear that you are there.
Yes.
Robert is
Go on,
gatekeeping
go on.
us here.
Okay. Mhlengwe, do you remember the case that we
Yes.
spoke about the televisions
That was stolen.
that were to be smuggled out of the country? They got them in Musina.
Messina.
It's Musina. They got them in Musina, meaning that they were about to cross the border. That is just one case where the police were fortunate enough to catch the ones who were doing
smuggling. Okay.
And the things that are smuggled are not smuggled. There's, once we talk about smuggling, it's that movement of goods through the border illegally. Remember, those TVs were stolen.
Yeah.
So, how much stolen goods do you think are smuggled through the border gates? How much do you think the people who own the businesses who have been robbed are struggling because of that smuggling? And here you are saying that the money is being spent uselessly. How is it that the money is being spent uselessly while the money is being used to fight certain crimes? Unlike establishing a commission for that, a Zondo commission, that commission.
Robert Mahori, please hear me clearly. When I passed Malamulele the other day, there's a clinic by the road.
Yes.
The infrastructure is not good. And remember, if the infrastructure is not good, you are certain, or it is alleged, that you can contradict some diseases. Airborne diseases.
Not contradict,
contract some airborne diseases. Dirty can do a lot of things can happen.
Okay, listen.
Rather you fight crime like we have many police officers that are not even doing their job. But you take that money, you wanna still invest in those useless stuff. Whereas you can invest into infrastructure for good hospitality, for good results. I think Budad Maya would side with me on this.
Can you listen before you running to Budad Maya so that he can bail you out? Yeah.
Yes. I don't want to bail him out.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Are you leaving me? It's fine. It's fine.
No, look, that statement that is recently made, of saying that we have a lot of police officials and they are not doing their job. Wait until they look for you. Wait until they look for you.
True.
Then you will know
that they are doing their job.
The police in South Africa, they do their job.
You won't have peace.
Wait until you start sleeping at the Adani village. You start sleeping at Pulukwane, knowing that these guys are on your tail.
Then you will know that they are doing their job.
On my tail, how? On my tail, how?
Oh, that they are looking
just commit a crime and they start looking for you. You will see. You will know that they are doing their job.
The police work. The reason that we say the SAPS doesn't work is because they are not looking for us.
True.
Those who are on the run, they know.
They know.
And another thing, Mr. Mkwene, the problems that we are trying to raise, they make sense that we need to maintain and expand infrastructure, hospitals and everything.
True.
But what is the reason for maintaining and expanding if we don't know the number of people that we have in South Africa? If we can't control the number of people who are entering and the goods and whatever materials that goes out of our country, because they can fix that Malamulele hospital, only to find out that it is not servicing the people of Malamulele but foreigners.
Tell him.
You understand?
Because
so they must start with the borders.
Yeah.
So that we control what we have.
Hey, and for medical practitioners, when a person gets to a hospital, they have to be treated before anything else. Even for whatever, the person has to be attended to.
But private hospital don't attend you.
You are
Very-
talking about private right now. We're talking about the government. Why do you include? Why do you want to involve private?
No, I'm
hospital?
saying, I can you say when you arrive to the hospital, the first thing they do, they have to treat you.
If it's
I'm
an
saying,
emergency, if it's an emergency,
Even at the private, they
even-
don't.
No,
Private,
listen,
they don't. They
listen.
just stabilize you. That's it.
Stabilizing, that's attending to you.
Okay.
That's attending to your emergency.
I understand.
Hey, so when right now
Mm.
you are saying that the money is being spent needlessly, is being spent. Listen,
Tell
you
me.
know, you are talking about the clinic that is so that it was in shambles, it was not in good condition. It was. How much money do you think the central government is giving to the provincial government
to
the provincial department of health to deal with whatever? Every year, every province get their share of the budget. Yeah, every department.
Yeah.
So right now, you are talking about improving the infrastructure. There is still the issue of shortage. You should have rather spoken about the issue of shortage of medication, shortage of staff. And a lot of that money that has been given to the department, you find that it does not get to where it was supposed to get to, still being the same amount. You find that there is a share that is being taken there, there is a charge that is being taken there, there is a fee that is being taken there, and those fees and charges are not legal charges and fees. It's because of the corruption that is here in the country.
One other thing, there was a meeting last week Friday. There was a consultative meeting with professionals by the EFF. So they had professionals from different faculties, health, commerce, engineering, and things like that. One thing that the doctors raised is that the Department of Health is given 250 billion a year. And 75% of that amount goes into paying salaries. 75% goes into paying salaries. So they can't even hire more staff because already that 75% is not enough to create posts.
Yeah.
And they are left with 25% of that 250 billion to maintain the current infrastructure, just to maintain. It's gone.
And what about the medication?
On top of that, they must buy medication.
You see?
On top of that, they must expand. They must build new hospitals. They must maintain the ambulances, vehicles, and everything. They must pay. There are many things that they are paying on using that 25%. So the problem is budget.
Hey, you just cornered me. You just cornered me.
No.
250 billion. 75% of the 250 billion goes into salaries alone.
Yeah.
They haven't bought anything. Imagine they have to outsource for food and whatever tenders that are there that needs to service patients.
And
they have to move patients from a small hospital to an advanced one.
Yeah. And
sometimes they have to outsource ambulances and things like that. So that 25% of the 250 billion just it does nothing.
And if they are to address the issue of shortage of staff, it means that now it will be more than 3/4 of the money that is being used for paying salaries, because then it means that they are taking out of the 25% to pay the new staff that they are hiring. Yeah, that's something, hey?
But yeah, shout out to big ups to Ramaphosa, the president Cyril Ramaphosa, for looking after the country. Now I'm saying it.
Yeah, the security of the state is of paramount importance.
True.
It's something which must not be left behind.
That's why even if that authority is not there, the border management authority, it can even address the issue of these terrorists coming into South Africa.
Yeah.
Because then most of the things you find that they are smuggling, even drugs, you find that they are being smuggled into the country.
True.
In South Africa, I don't think, do we have this thing of making drugs, or drugs are being smuggled into the country?
Yeah, we do. From Australia to South Africa, they do at the border gate.
No, I'm talking about let's say we talk about cocaine.
Mm.
Cocaine is one of the
Major.
substances that people are hooked on.
Mm.
Now there is nyaope, most of this, even weed.
But
I'm
weed
talking
is
about
illegal.
I'm talking about
Weed is
marijuana,
illegal.
or
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about even marijuana.
But dacha is
You
now
find
illegal.
that there are a lot of sex. I'm talking about SACK.
Okay.
There is a sec.
Oh,
and
a
plural is
sex.
sex.
Bruh. I thought maybe.
So what
I
is the
thought
what is the
differently.
what is the plural of sec?
It's sex.
Yes.
Ah! Yeah.
Okay, when sula is strong okay. Una masaka motala matimbangi.
No, just say it's sec. Many.
Many what? Many what?
But that Maya.
Yes, Mr. Mkwe.
Can you
You're
pluralize?
saying that I'm not supposed to say sex.
Can you pluralize the word SACK? A sec.
Emhlengwe.
But that Maya.
Hello.
But that
Hey,
Maya.
Mr. Bauer.
What is the plural of sec?
SACK.
I'm sure.
You see, listen to this one. When I say there are a lot of sex, so he's laughing, thinking that I'm talking about SEX, and I'm not talking about SEX.
No, they sound the same.
A lot of sex of marijuana or weed being smuggled into a country.
Yeah.
Labadzaku, those who smoke, they will tell you that there is a Swazi.
There's another one called tick.
I don't know what they are called because I don't smoke.
No, I do watch the border security thing on TV.
Watch border security thing. When you are saying that border management authority is useless.
No, I'm not saying it's useless. I said it's fine. I just congratulated your president, bruh. What's up with you? You wanna gatekeep me for saying congratulations? Don't do that.
Can you please no longer say the word gatekeep?
I have to. But that Maya.
Yes, Mr. Mkwe.
What is your input?
No, we just spoke about this, boss.
We explained to
Where I
you.
spoke about health, the importance of security.
Yeah.
We talk about it.
Problem is that he's thinking of the word gatekeeping. Always.
But what's wrong with you? Babe.
It's gatekeeping and sex.
True.
Hey.
Sex, SACK.
Yes, it's a sec.
What if there are two?
It's a sec. Many sec.
It's sec and sec.
Yeah, it's a sec and a sec.
It's se and sec.
Bruh. Mutat Vaya, thank you for joining us. Do you have anything you want to say, But Robert?
What do you want me to say? Yes, I can say that this the development of or maybe the establishment of this border management authority. I think it's a very good initiative because then it will help combat this smuggling into the country, because most of the things that are being smuggled, they are smuggled through the border gates, and then you find that there are those people who work in the border gates. They are the ones who are involved in that. But if there is someone above them, there is an authority that is above them that is holding them accountable, then maybe this would be reduced. I won't say stopped, but reduced.
Okay.
I know that the criminals, they think more than the people who are trying to stop the crime, so they are always thinking of new ways. Maybe they will find new ways of smuggling, but at least not through our border gates, not with our officials being there, being the ones that are involved in that, you know. Yeah, you know, because there is a lot that is happening, you know, with people who are supposed to hold, I don't know whether I can say hold, but the people who are supposed to be the ones that are making sure that the law is being followed.
The law is being obeyed. Yeah.
Like you obey the law.
Yeah.
You know,
rightfully
because
so.
then we see a lot being happening. You find that there are a lot of officers being arrested. You see, because there is also another story of a cop here in Limpopo.
Yes.
Who took 200 rand bribes.
Yeah, and then he's
like,
arrested.
Yes, a 53-year-old Limpopo traffic cop. You know,
they're hungry, these people. I don't blame them. They are hungry.
No, if you are hungry, why don't you go and find food?
Man, they are hungry. They're not getting enough salary.
It's you. You are the one who's always
against whatever you're saying.
No,
you're gonna gatekeep this thing.
No, you know what? Let's be frank here.
Yeah.
You know, the people who are supposed to uphold the law, you find that they are the ones who. The people who are supposed to uphold the law are the ones who are breaking the law.
Yeah.
As I've said, that, you know, you find that in the border gates, those officers who are there, they are the ones who are being paid bribes.
Yeah.
So that the goods, and they don't even mind what is being smuggled. Just imagine, someone smuggles something that is going to end up killing your relative, going to kill your family member or whatever, you know. Just like this 53-year-old cop.
Just got arrested for 200.
For taking 200 rand bribes. He accepted bribe, meaning that if you take a bribe, you are saying that that person who could not be legal on the road could be driving a vehicle that is not legal on the road, that could be carrying things that are not legal in the country. You see?
Yeah.
And then that car goes and causes an accident. Then now we are saying that South African roads are not safe. Is it South African roads that are not safe, or the people who are supposed to uphold the law not safe?
And while you're still on that case of South African roads are not safe, there's a report that now REF is strict. Road Accident Fund is strict to giving money now. You don't just get the fund anymore. Just like Fed with the car, there are critics that they follow, very strict one that they follow now for you to get the money. So continue. You were saying.
So now you're talking about a road accident fund.
No, I just wanted to highlight what you just said. Just highlighting. I'm just a highlighter.
Let me tell you, if there are people who had a way around that, they will find another way around that. Okay, I can leave this one of the cops and get to ESCOM. You find that, because I have heard that there are people who sell or who used to sell units, you know, cheaper than ESCOM.
Yeah.
You could pay maybe 200 rand, they give you 1,000 units. And then ESCOM came with the strategy of saying that, you know, we are changing our system so that now we are no longer using the same system. Those people who used to do that can no longer do it. But then, after that, the very same people found a way around that, selling units still cheaper than ESCOM, meaning that ESCOM are not getting any money, while those people are getting they are getting money. And then the people who are buying from those guys, they get their units. But then ESCOM is struggling because ESCOM is the one that is providing electricity that those people are selling to the nation. So what I'm trying to say is that, criminals always find a way around whatever it is that we are doing to stop them. That's why you need to keep on updating the way you do things.
Thank you.
That's why our president came up with Border Management Authority. So it means that your congratulations are in order. Congratulations, Mr. President, for coming up with the Border Management Authority.
As we wrap up Buddha Maya and Buddha Robert, the time has finally come for us to say goodbye. It's a Blue Monday. It's a great Monday. I hope you enjoyed. And to all our viewers, subscribers, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And you can also go to our streaming digital platforms and stream the podcast. You can also go to Authentic Info Podcast and subscribe. Let's grow together. We are one big family. We love you, and you can go to our you can advertise with us at limpopounmask@gmail.com. Advertise with us at limpopounmask@gmail.com. Buddha Maya, do you have anything you want to say before we go? It's a Blue Monday. What are you going to do this week? Have a great week.
Just to thank all the viewers and all returning.
Come again, Buddha Maya. The line was cutting. Together. Come again, the line was cutting.
Just to thank all the viewers and the new subscribers and the older ones, the returning subscribers, returning viewers. Let's continue to grow together.
Robert.
Yes, Mr. Mkwena.
Yes. Anything you want to say before we go? Have a lovely Monday and have a beautiful week ahead of you. What do you want to tell our viewers and our subscribers and our views and our listeners?
Yes, I would like to say to our subscribers, our viewers, and those who are watching us for the first time that we love you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the notification bell so that whenever we drop new content, you are notified immediately so that you catch it as quickly as possible. It is said that the earliest bird catches the fattest worm. So we are saying to you, be the early birds. Click that notification bell so that you get all the notifications, get notified of the new content that we drop. So from me, Robert Maori, I'm said to be the host of this episode. I love you so much, our subscribers. And bye-bye.
Peace. We out. Buddha Maya. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We out.